of all our vast array of nightmares, this is the one we choose for ourselves. We go forward like a breath exhaled from the earth, with vigor in our hearts and one goal in sight. We will kill him.
Hey everyone, my name is Olewinski and I'm the co-founder of CD Projekt. When I started CD Projekt 25 years ago, one of its founding principles was honest and direct communication with gamers. When CD Projekt Red, the game development part of CD Projekt, was born, it added something important to that principle, the ambition to make the best games in the world. It became our mission and something that guided us up until now. Based on that legacy of genuine and honest communication, you've trusted us and pre-ordered our game. And despite good reviews on PC, the console version of Cyberpunk 2077 did not meet the quality standard we wanted it to meet.
Hey everyone, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. Today guys, we're going to be going over the CD Projekt Red apology video. We're going to go through some key points throughout the video. We're going to go out through the timeline. We're going to have the discussion of what this led to, why they're apologizing. I really want to get some deep thoughts into this. I really wanted to speak to you guys one-on-one. Also, later in this video, guys, I want to let you know what I'm doing, what my goals are with my YouTube channel. And let's get right into the video, guys. I'm excited. Hopefully, we can see some better future from CD Projekt Red. This sucks that, that they had to come out because it's such a good company that everybody looks up to, and they're always about the community first. Always. They always have been, and so let's get into the video. So guys, here we are. Mark Olewinski, he is one of the head leaders at CD Projekt Red, and he basically came out and said that he apologizes for all of the nasty bugs, the nasty crashes that we kept getting throughout Cyberpunk. Now, we did have some hot fixes that were completed, which was hotfix 1.04, and then hotfix 1.05, and then hotfix 1.06. Now, some of these hotfixes did make the game a tiny bit better, but in reality, some of these, hotfixes did make the game buggier. Sometimes textures would not load. Some people had better textures with these hotfixes. Some people had, worse crashes going on, consistent crashes going on, and then it's always more bugs came with these hotfixes, it seems like. So it's really hard to trust what's going on here, and I understand, but Mark really wants what's best for the Cyberpunk community. I want what's best for the Cyberpunk community, but it's really hard to see that how this is going on. It seems that we won't be getting any patches until later on. I'm pretty sure January 10th is the next patch. That would be patch 1.1, and then later we will be getting patch 1.2, which will lead into hopefully getting rid of some of these bugs, these texture bugs, and then also there will be free DLCs later on in the roadmap as we look here, and then for the next gen console update, that won't be until way later this year, I guess probably quarter 2 of 2021, and then later on in 2022 they have further plans. We're not sure, maybe that could be multiplayer, or it could be other DLCs coming to Cyberpunk 2077. I'm really hoping that we get to see an online multiplayer because I really would like to see what they have in store for us. So yeah, later on, Mark also explained in their apology video that it was really a challenge to make from the PC build that they were trying to do and then port it to consoles, which it seems that CD Projekt Red has always been PC first. I really like that because a lot of companies are always, console first and then PC later, and sometimes PC ports fucking suck from console ports. We've seen that with Batman and a few other games. Witcher 3 had this same thing CD Projekt Red always wanted Witcher to be the best looking game on the PC rather than console, but also CD Projekt Red, highly supports Xbox and PS4. They want what's best for whatever platform you're playing on, which is said in this video. They want to be able to have you play on any platform of your choosing, of what you want. But also the things are, with the excuses, it was really challenging for us, CD Projekt Red, because of COVID. Yes, COVID is understandable. It made it harder for everybody in the world, including other studios. So that's very understandable. Also with, I guess emails getting mixed up, certain traits that should have been finished with the game's release were not in the game at the time. So it led a lot of miscommunication with what was going on in the studio, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, why would you release the game if it was such at a broken state like this? Like, somebody should at least have play tested the game. It's kind of weird because he even says in the video that, in early December, PC keys were giving out, and a lot of the footage that the reviewers were only allowed to show was given footage from CD Projekt Red, which was probably just trailer footage and a lot of other crazy stuff. And it kind of makes you think, like, they knew the game was screwed up, and they continued to try to push the game out. But we all know that it probably was more than likely the higher-ups at CD Projekt Red. And it really sucks because, CD Projekt Red does have a lot of passionate people at the studio. They care about their games. They care about me and you. And the thing that I really want to point here is that we want them to turn this around. We want them to get away from that EA, Bethesda, and Activision type feel, because with Bethesda going down into the gutter, that left CD Projekt Red as the holy grail for the gaming community. And none of us cannot lie that we all looked to Cyberpunk being the holy grail of 2020, and that CD Projekt Red was going to have a plaque on the wall, for us to all look at and be like, hell yeah, man, Cyberpunk was like the game of the year, But it's unfortunate that all these circumstances are happening, and so I really want to have the focus here that I think things are going to turn around for the better. I don't think things are going to get any more negative. I think CD Projekt Red is like owning up to their bullshit. They know they shouldn't have done the things that they did. And also, with releasing console reviews on the 8th, console ports, and that not being rendered to scale, not being able to be played, also, they owned up to that, which was needed to be said. For them being quiet for so long as they were, it was kind of ridiculous with, like, the console port. I play on console right now. I am eventually getting on PC. And, it's just like the film grain was messed up, and the textures would never load in, and then you would fall through the map. You would have bugs flying through the sky. Like, your car would randomly just disappear or blow up. So, yeah, those are some things that I really hope that they do fix in this game, because it was just like, what the hell is going on? So, okay, guys, so I looked back, and I know I said, I think on the 10th, and I noticed that it's past January 10th. So basically, Mark, earlier when I was talking about, he said that an update would be coming in the next 10 days, which would be on the 23rd of January. So that will be the first update that we're getting. But also, at the end of the video, Mark said that he wants to keep an open communication with us as a community. He wants to provide the best experience on any platform that we are playing on. And I really hope that they will stick to their word. You know, as Angry Joe, I watched his video as well, saying, hey man, you're in the principal's office, gotta give us the best excuse you can and have this turnaround, you know. And it's sad that one of my best beloved companies out there, you know, that made The Witcher 3 and made this amazing game called Cyberpunk that I will be covering more lore on, was in the gutter at first, but let's hope things will turn around for the better, and hopefully as these updates roll out more and more, the game's progression and feel and play style will get better. Let's hope. But guys, I also wanted to talk about what I'm going to be doing with Cyberpunk and the content creation side of what I want to do with it. So basically my plan, I want to roll out some more lore videos for you guys. My next lore video is going to be on Trauma Team. I definitely wanted to get into them. I want to go through their background, where they came from, how they exist today. And I also, you know, I honestly thought about going through the Dark Horse comics. I'm pretty sure there's 5 issues that I can go through, so we'll make 5 parts for that in later videos. I want to keep pumping content out for you guys. I really want to establish myself in this community. I like Cyberpunk. It's one of my favorite games, you know, of all time, even if it's a buggy mess, because, you know, we all hated on it. It's funny, but I still love the game. The game's awesome. The story was awesome. I definitely want to cover more characters and lore in the game, and hopefully we can just look past all this negativity and cut to the open road and look forward to, you know, much more content coming out for the game. But yes, guys, I definitely want to get to Trauma Team. I do want to get into comics with Cyberpunk. I want to cover everything that I possibly can. Get some nostalgia, you know, from my other lore channels out there for Star Wars and other content. So I'll be trying to, you know, keep my style on my style, but also, you know, maybe take some nostalgia pieces from those channels as well. So guys, thank you for joining me today. As always, keep positive and keep it real. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.